Hello, welcome to the daily English news program on Azərbaycan Television with the most important events of the day. I'm your host, İlham Məmmədov. President İlham visited at Central Clinical Hospital Deputy Chief of Justice and Development Party Binali Yıldırım, MP Şamil Ayrım, and bodyguard Oğuzhan Demirci, who had a traffic accident while traveling Azerbaijan.
The head of state had a conversation with the injured and wished them a speedy recovery. Binali Yıldırım, Şamil Ayrım, and Oğuzhan Demirci expressed deep gratitude to the head of state and the medical staff for their prompt transportation from the accident site to hospital in Baku by helicopter and for immediate medical checkup and treatment.
The head of state received Secretary General of the Organization of Turkic States, Baghdad Amreyev.
President İlham Aliyev thanked Baghdad Amreyev for his years as Secretary General of the Organization of Turkic States and added that he was awarding him with a Dostluk Order, noting that Baghdad Amreyev played a significant role as Secretary General of the Organization of Turkic States in the strengthening of unity within the organization due to his genuine desire for the union of the Turkic-speaking states. The head of state emphasized that the institution became an organization, changing not only its name but also its development vector. The Turkic world is much wider than the borders of the states that are members of the Organization of Turkic States. Therefore, there will be need for our humanitarian relations, people-to-people relations with representatives of Turkic-speaking peoples living in the vast geography of the world. In any case, in Azerbaijan, we will do everything to strengthen the unity of the member countries. We will support our brothers living in different countries of the world, tens of millions of our brothers, stressed President İlham Aliyev. Saying that he was awarding the Dostluk Order with great pleasure, the head of state conveyed gratitude on his own behalf and on behalf of the Azerbaijani people to Baghdad Amreyev and wished him robust health, prosperity and success in the future. Baghdad Amreyev said that it's an honor to receive this award from the outstanding leader of the Turkic people, the one who had an invaluable contribution to the unity of the Turkic people. Secretary General of the Organization of Turkic States stated that during all these years, under leadership of President İlham Aliyev, under the leadership of their leaders and with his team, they have tried their best to create a very solid foundation. During all these years, the organization managed to create the infrastructure of Turkic unity, noting that political cooperation transformed into the reality, cooperation in transport in all spheres of economy was developing, and the cultural humanitarian cooperation laid the foundation of the relations. Baghdad Amreyev added that the member countries even cooperated in the field of security.
A new history is being written in our region by Azerbaijan and Turkey. All these successes are based on the brotherhood and indestructible unity of the two states. The goal is clear: to secure a prosperous future for our region.
Significant events are taking place in the liberated Karabakh and Eastern Zangezur on the second anniversary of our glorious victory. Azerbaijan is reviving our ancestral lands reduced to ruins by Armenians as quickly and with as high quality as possible. Last year, the Fizuli International Airport, built in just 8 months, was put into operation, which is considered the air gateway of Karabakh. And now, after a short period of time, a similar grandiose project was implemented in Zangilan. The airport, inaugurated by the presidents of Azerbaijan and Turkey, is designed for the future development of the region as a whole.
This is a huge celebration for our people. At the same time, it is a serious message to the region and the world, because Turkish-Azerbaijani unity is a very important factor in the region. It is a fact of peace and stability, but at the same time, if someone still wants to act unfairly against us, of course they should seriously consider this factor.
The political and economic processes taking place in the liberated territories are steps calculated for the near and distant future. Large-scale restoration and improvement work, new roads, tunnels, bridges, modern infrastructure, industrial and agro parks would primarily serve to the progress of the inhabitants of this region.
The construction of roads, some of the roads are ready now, railways and 33 tunnels is on the agenda. Several of them are already fully operational. The total length of the tunnels is more than 50 kilometers. A total of 84 bridges will be built. Some of them have already been completed. The total length of the bridges is 12 kilometers.
Today, smart cities and villages are built using the example of Ağalı village in Zəngilan region. The ongoing work gives reason to say that soon all the former IDPs, like the residents of Ağalı, will return to their native lands.
Because the land draws people to itself, the motherland draws them, and we will all return. All former IDPs will return. We're doing our best for their return, working day and night, and our Turkish brothers are with us in this restoration and construction work.
Today, Azerbaijan and Turkey boast great authority and declare about themselves not only in their region, but also far beyond its borders. The gigantic projects being implemented in the region are carried out with the active participation and with the permission of the two states. Successful interaction in the energy and transport sectors, political initiatives going in the regional framework have reached the international level.
Azerbaijan continues marching along its path with confident steps, contributing to the cause of peace, tranquility and stability. This road will open trade and investment opportunities for all countries located along the east, west and middle corridor routes that run through the Caspian. During the night hours of October 20th, the Armenian Armed Forces units from the positions in the directions of the Günəşli and Yuxarı Şorja settlements of the Basarkeçer region using various caliber weapons periodically subjected to fire the Azerbaijani army positions stationed in the directions of the Astaf settlement of the Daşkəsən region and the Zaylik and Molla Bayramlı settlements of the Kəlbəcər region. Moreover, the Armenian military units subjected to fire a vehicle transporting supplies to the Azerbaijani army units in the direction of the Zaylik settlement of the Kəlbəcər region. The vehicle was damaged, but there were no wounded among military personnel, reported the Defense Ministry. October 21st, 2020, on the 25th day of the Patriotic War, as a result of the glorious advancement of our brave army, the enemy suffered heavier blows and was forced to retreat. 2 years ago, on October 21st, the strategically important Minjivan settlement, as well as Xurama, Xumarlı, Sarıl, Babaylı, 3. Ağalı, Hacalı, Qıraq Müslan, Üdgün, İçəri Müslan, Məlikli, Cahangirbəyli, Turabat, Barlı villages of Zəngilan district were liberated from the enemy. The enemy was severely defeated in other directions of the front. Gecəgözlü, Aşağı Seyid Əhmədli, Zərgər villages of Füzuli district, Bəlyand, Papı, Toulouse and Tinli villages of Cəbrəl district were also taken under control of the Azerbaijani army. President İlham Əliyev announced on his Twitter account that these villages were completely liberated and congratulated our army and people on this occasion. The victorious advancement of the Azerbaijani army was still continuing. Only 19 days separated us from the great victory. The International Court of Justice declared that the circumstances presented by Armenia were not sufficient to modify the measures in the court's order dated December 7, 2021, and denied the application made against Azerbaijan. Statement of the Foreign Ministry says that this decision aligns with Azerbaijan's commitment to treat any Armenian detainees in full compliance with the court's previous order, as well as with its international and domestic obligations to treat detainees humanely and without discrimination. By contrast, no steps have been taken by Armenia to prosecute those who committed numerous war crimes and are responsible for other illegal acts against Azerbaijani military personnel and civilians. This includes planting over 1,400 new landmines in the territory of Azerbaijan since the trilateral statement was signed, and the relentless rocket attacks on densely populated civilian cities like Ganja. The international community must hold Armenia accountable for these actions, the statement says. That was all for the day. Thank you for being with us. Goodbye.